Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is FrostBeardedViking with you here, and right now I'm in a game Neverwinter, and this is what we're gonna talk today about. If you would like to listen about it, of course, don't turn away. But this is Neverwinter, a game one of that I actually enjoy really much, and I've spent countless hours to basically play it. I've played it for right now basically 6 months straight up every day, a few hours a day just to get used to the game because I played it in a basically when it started in 2013. I played it for a half year back then, but I kind of felt that the game was not yet very well. And so you would know I'm not doing anything special right now. I'm just trying to gather vouchers for guild development. But there's another reason why I want to talk to you. And if you might be turning in and thinking about, you know what, I might basically check out this game and see how it is or what it is actually, then this video might help because there are a few things I want to talk about. And first of them is that most of the times when you get to the free-to-play game, the first question you should ask at any situation or at any kind of circumstances is the game pay to win? Because that's one thing I think no one of us likes. Because it just makes the game kind of, if you know what I mean by not true, then that's it. Actually, the game is not true to its bone. It just feels that people who spend money can get everything, and if you don't just want to play it, there's just no option for it. So we have to take the basically that out straight out of the way. And what I can say, no, Neverwinter is not pay to win, and it's definitely complete free to play, and you have all the opportunities to achieve the same thing as would any player who would pay money. And that's based on the fact that there are, of course, different currencies in the game. There is gold that you might see popping up in this lowest time sometimes. There's a copper, silver, and gold. And then there's astral diamonds, which would be kind of a little bit higher currency. That's this currency. Right now I have none because I spent it all. But that's it. And then there's Zen, this currency. And Zen is the currency that most of the times people think that you have to buy to acquire it. But no, there are other chances to do so, to actually get it. And for Zen, there is an option to basically trade it in for astral diamonds. You can put your offer in, see people want to buy 653,000 or 58,000 now for 500 each, which is a normal thing. And then someone who will be interested in basically changing his Zen into the AD, he's just gonna go to this offer and do it. So that's kind of simple. But what you have to take into account about this is that it sometimes can take some time, but there is actually no kind of I would say that nothing stops you from getting all this currency and getting everything just without spending money. So that's the first thing I want to take care about. The second thing is that yes, I haven't played this game for that long, but I think that I have a pretty decent idea about how the game works and what you can do in it and what you can't. Because, well, as I said, I played this game previously, and now I'm just back at it. Basically, at that point when I first came in, I thought that the game was not very well developed. It was not ready to play. Right now, it's a little bit different. I think that the game is actually really well made, and that's gonna be one of the topics that I want to talk to you about. Is that the content in this game, in the Neverwinter Online by the Cryptic Studios, is actually a really well made. Everything what you see is quality stuff. Every quest is quality. Yeah, there might be some bugs here and then, but that's kind of normal thing for all these kind of games. When you look at the perspective of the quantity of quests, if you won't do 8 hours a day full-time play, basically, you will spend quite a lot of time playing this game because getting to level 70, which is the top level right now, and it's gonna show you basically a chance to do all these different campaigns when you basically till you get to the level 70s, going through different maps, going through different storylines, and then when you get to the level 70, you actually get into the real stuff. There are a lot of campaigns at one time that you can start doing, and it provides a lot of opportunities for everyone. Because you might be a guy who has like 8 hours a day, who can spend all his time just rushing into the game and dropping his time off. That's gonna be great because you'll have opportunities to do a lot of different tasks, or just run dungeons if you want. You can go for epic dungeons when you are eligible for that. You can go for skirmishes, epic trials, or just go PvP, which in my opinion is one topic that I'm gonna say that it's not very well developed. But to continue up, there are actually, in my opinion, a few things that I want to take care of again. When we talk about perspective about how the game looks, or how the graphics are relating to the modern stage of the games, and how people think that games should look. Yes, it's maybe not on the top level or top end, but I still feel that it's relative and it's good. You won't see actually that much or that many better games than this. So it's one of the things that I have to just push the button and say, I think there's nothing wrong with how this game looks. I think there will nothing ever be wrong with it. So if you feel otherwise, I completely understand that. It just, in my opinion, MMO game is about how the game feels. And this is the thing. The next thing that I just want to talk about is how the game feels when we talk about specific topic that's very important these kind of games is the combat system. Because, well, you know that in most of the combat, basically in most of these kind of MMO games, there are a lot of numerous skills that you can put on, like 20 of them or 15 of them, and you can all them use, and there's a certain rotation you need to do. This game is more casual. And that's one thing that I want to say. First off, straight off, the game is really casual. You have a chance to play however you want it, and there are no boundaries on how you should do it. Because yeah, there are like the best builds and stuff, but that's in every game. The thing is that you have basically three main powers, your two at-wills on the mouse, you have two class features, which would be like your passive skills, and then there are two dailies. So, and of course your tab, which is like your mechanical thing, which works when you, for each class it's different, but it's kind of simple. You don't have to think about it that much. Yeah, you have your rotation still. I do actually feel that rotation is important still in this game, but you still don't have to worry about it that much as it would be in other games, like for example Guild Wars 2, whereas if you play it and you mess up one of your skills, or just like one skill out of your rotation, and your whole rotation is gone, so you have to start it all over. And I think that's one of the good things about this game. It's very casual. If you get basically home after the work and you want to just lay your hands on something beautiful and great from the D&D universe, this is one of the things you should do. Just snap in this game and play it and have fun. But of course we can basically think about the differences in that. Yeah, that doesn't give you a lot of opportunities, but in my opinion, this actually gives you a lot of opportunities because you can have a unique set of skills rather than having this ultimate build with 10 skills that every single person has. Whereas here you can have 3 skills combined in your best way, how you feel they are the best, and get your unique build. But one thing that I actually want to talk about as an against this game is the PvP, and here comes in the stuff, the real stuff about this game. In the PvP, as in all MMO PvPs, in my opinion, the game is very much completely destroyed by the fact if you are level 70, got your first level 70 gear, you go into PvP, you're gonna be smacked in the face. You won't do anything. Because guys who play that will be level 70 with a 2-year experience and other cool stuff, the best items and everything. So of course I understand that, but the thing is it's not very balanced for you players. So if you're seeking for a PvP game, this might not be for you. But again, there is one important thing that I want to mention, which might for some people think that it's like nothing important, but I think it's really important in any kind of MMO game, is how is the community. And as I'm playing on PC platform, I can say that the community in the PC platform is great. People understand you, they want to help you out if they're not complete douchebags like sometimes people are. They just want to help you out, they want to see that you succeed as well. Which actually helped me a lot, because when I was 6k item level, which is basically when I barely got to the level 70, there was a guy who wrote me and we talked about this opportunity that he might help me with some knowledge about my class, and I thought, well, why not? And it actually helped me a lot. It helped me a lot to understand how the game works and how it should be played. So I would say the community is really good in this game. It's just that sometimes people get really angry if you do something that they don't like. But I think it's a kind of a united thing around all the games, so it's nothing that important. But the last thing that I just want to say about this game is that try it out. If you haven't played this game, try it out. I'm thinking about making more videos about Neverwinter, just to talk about certain or different things about the game and how I play my Oddbone Paladin class, which is one of the, I think if my mind is not wrong, 8 or 9 classes, because I'm completely off with any kind of numbers. So there are options for this, and you can go through the character creation and check it out yourself. Plus, if you will not try it out, you will never know if you like it, this game, or if you don't like it. Yeah, of course you might think that there's a better options in game. You can basically go for a game with a great historical background, which would be World of Warcraft. You can go for different other games, but one thing I can say, you'll never have the better D&D experience seeing Dritz kill something, or just seeing Minsk going one-on-one rush with his little hamster. You will never see anything as good as this. So if you are a D&D fan as I am, then go for it. Try it out, see for yourself, and just check it out. And if you will not like it, well, you will just have spent maybe 2-3 hours of your time just to check out the game. It's not gonna be anything that big. But if you're gonna try it out and you will like it, you will enjoy your time and you will feel the best about this game, because that's how I see people feel. There are only two groups of people. Either they like it really much, or they completely hate it. But that's all from me today. This was my kinda overall review of the game, without any kind of specifics, just to give you a small insight about the game. FrostBeardedViking was with you again this beautiful evening, day or morning. And as always, see you next time.